and we're here with Municipal Waste. Right after the show, actually, right? More or less.
A little bit after.
We'll pretend it's right after.
A little bit later. About this much after the show.
About 10 drinks after.
Yeah, or than that too.
So, welcome to Rock Hearts.
Thanks.
How was the experience?
It's fun.
Wonderful.
What?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Muddy.
Muddy.
It was raining balls today. Like we got up really early.
When you came here?
Yeah. We drove all morning, and then like we got here, and it was like just got done raining. Like a
So the
lot.
circle pit was very
You
slippery.
arrived pretty early, or what?
Yeah, we got to get here early. So.
So, tell us about your new album. Is it like, is it a big leap for you, or is it you just continue on thrashing like you always do, basically, because you have this sort of formula of party thrashing, and it's.
We took a year off to write and record the record, which we've never done. So we went in with a relaxed attitude,
Okay.
which is really nice for once, because normally we're on tour and just squeezing the studio time in between a lot of hard touring. So we kind of like got to like hang back and like write more than enough songs for the record, and then like pick them, which we've never really done before. That was really cool.
A year off for us is just practicing like a bunch of times instead of
when you're
playing shows.
when you're in a band, you don't really even have a day off because you're constantly thinking about the music or the t-shirts or some artwork or something all until 3 in the morning every night. So you're never really off. It's always kind of going. And you're getting a phone call in the middle of the night like, hey, what about these dates here and there? So I mean, yeah, it sounds horrible, I'm sure, to people, but it actually is a lot of work.
Yeah, but it's the nature of the business.
Yeah.
A lot of my close friends, I'm sure you can attest to this, or have been like, wait, I thought being in a band was supposed to be like glamorous and easy, and then they like see how hard we work, and they're like, God, like you work more than I do. Like some of my friends are just like.
We also drink at work, though.
You do?
We do drink at work.
Yeah, that's the perks of the job, right? So what other like kind of tasks are you involved in with the whole band? I understand it's like almost everything, because everyone sees like, okay, writing a bunch of songs, going into the studio, going out touring. But there's a lot of other stuff.
A lot more stuff like artwork, like working with like artwork and
You're
artists.
involved in that stuff.
Yeah, and we've always been super DIY with the band. Like Tony used to work at a t-shirt printing shop, printed all our t-shirts.
Yeah, all that. That's
So
why.
you like art directing.
That's kind of like the history of the waste. Like we always have like a million T-shirt designs.
Yeah.
Like because like
Our hands are in it.
I'll be like, oh, we have 3 shows coming up. Like I better print a new, like get a new shirt design. Like we'd have like, so I would always like.
And we're real passionate about the artwork too.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
album
Design the
art,
artworks
with
and all
album
the
art,
stuff
with
yourself,
t-shirt,
or-
you know, we always want to keep it fresh and just like, I couldn't even count how many shirt designs we've ever done.
There's no way,
over
like,
100
yeah.
designs,
Yeah.
yeah. So that kind of aspect's really important to us, you know. I drew the logo like a long time ago.
right.
That took forever to get that right. I mean,
Yeah.
there's little hands-on stuff like that you can do. I mean,
But I mean, we're basically like a DIY band. I mean, we're pretty much hands-on with everything. It's just like sometimes like you I don't know how to do paperwork to like get into Canada and shit like that, you know. And like we have management for that, and we have booking agents because like I used to book like the first couple tours too, you know, like you know everything. I still have the papers too, like these stacks of papers of like.
and it's
Like-
on a phone. Like
Addresses, like, you know, you
Before all
have to
this
go
email
to,
shit, you
go to a
know?
payphone and call
exactly.
somebody and be like, hey man, like, can we go there? You know, it's like, it's weird. It's like, I think we're one of the last bands that that started right before the internet age.
Yeah.
I mean, as I mentioned, as you are the spearheading band, actually, how do you feel about a lot of the other old school bands that come in the wake of what you're doing, basically?
It's
Because
funny.
that's what kind of happened.
It's funny to me because like when we started,
Yeah.
like thrash was like taboo, like,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
and we were one of the first bands, maybe the first. I don't know, like maybe there was a few out there, you know, but
Toxic
like
Holocaust at the
Toxic.
same time. This band
Yeah,
Holier
like-
Than Thou was like, they didn't really do much more.
Yeah, and it was weird. Yeah, it was weird for us, like when we came out, because it was almost like
We also came into a hardcore scene more, playing,
we
playing the
came
kind of
from-
music.
I mean, but that was the only
But
place
playing
where
those
it
kind of
was-
shows, like, you know,
Yeah,
and that was a little, you know,
But
weird
how
to begin
was
with.
it to get kind of shows and to work with a band if you're like more or less?
We played a lot of
in your own
houses. We
field
were
and
playing like
stuff?
houses.
we used to play
basements and shit.
the first year of Municipal Waste, we probably played like 30 living rooms, maybe
Like,
more.
we'll play at
Like
your house.
we would play your living room.
We played-
and we didn't give a fuck.
We played a burnt down house. One
We
time.
played a burnt down house.
We ran a generator or like a power extension from a neighbor's house and played like a burnt. We were just like into like doing weird stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. And then there's just boom or what?
That
Yeah, that's
It's
what
like-
weird. It was weird. We almost had like a little bad taste in our mouth when it like when we finally started getting successful, or at least a little bit more well known, and then all of a sudden it was like everybody's into thrash again, and we're like, wait a minute, we fucking loved this shit before, like, why were you guys doing it when it was a risk, like, you know, like we stuck our fucking necks out.
Have you checked out any specific bands during the Rock Hearts Festival?
We saw Venom, like, this
the
Rock Hearts.
Festival, yeah.
Let's see, we got here kind of.
We really wanted to see Red Fang because we have a lot of mutual friends, and we got to check them out. They were great. I saw a guy like after we played run. I guess we ended our set a little early, and I saw a guy with bagpipes running past the stage to go to the other stage.
Like stressed.
He was like, "Oh shit, they're done already," and like started running. But it was like
the bagpipes going brr, 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 when he was like running and stuff.
Dude wearing bagpipes. I didn't know.
How are the other kind of general impressions do you get from specifically Germany when you come here? And
My favorite is how honest everyone is from here. We can have the greatest show ever, and then someone will come up to you and be like, "You did not sound like the album tonight when you played." It's like, sorry, man. You know?
No, it's like brutal honesty.
And it's really, and they're being sincere. I mean, they definitely care about your band enough to come and talk to you about it. Does this look good? And or like. This is real quotes I'm saying. I'm not just making up some stereotype. It's like, you play good this time, but not as good as last time. You did not play so good. And then one time I was playing kicker, you know, the table football with them, and the same guy that like criticized me, and I beat him. And it's a big deal to beat a German and the kicker.
Right? Is that true?
That's tough. Because people are really good. So I beat him, and I go, "Oh, you didn't play so good today, kicker." After that, and I got him back. I felt so good about that.
What did he say? How was his response?
He just took his head down.
So, give me some final words for the interview, right?
Thanks for supporting us.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us
Watching
enough
us.
booze to make us talk to you.
Yeah, this is gonna be terrible. This is gonna go down.
See,
No, it's going to be one of the better ones.
This is getting.
It's gonna go down the history of terrible interviews of the world. Thank you. And you're not from you. You did a great. He did a great
No,
job.
I didn't. No,
You're
he
very
didn't.
well spoken.
Oh, thank you.
We love the Swedes and we love the Germans.
Is there anyone we don't
And
like?
if the Germans and the Swedes 69'd each other and made a German Swedish
Swarmin'.
country,
The
baby,
Swarmins.
we would play there. We would play there.